Hi, welcome to Smokey's Tarot. I'm here to do Libra's general what you need to hear reading. Okay? So, yeah, it's a general. So if it doesn't resonate with you, it's not for you. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Yeah. I like to keep these I try to make them as specific as possible for whoever's watching these, but, like I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody. I just like to try to help people fucking broaden their perspectives, you know? So what do my Libras need to hear? What's going on with the Libras? Too many cards. What do my Libras need to hear today? You know, you really only need to ask that question like one time, but just for lack of things to say right now, which could definitely be your fucking energy, Libra, like you're just kind of, yeah, I'm gonna sit out on this one. Hey, you guys really don't want to talk. You're really just sitting back, huh? What's going on, Libra? What do you need to hear? Nothing, I'm perfect, is what I just heard in my head. Nothing, I'm perfect. I don't need to hear anything. Womp womp. Just kidding, it's not even bad. So what I got here is the Four of Wands and the Eight of Cups. We're just saying perfection and failure. Four of Wands and Eight of Cups. The energy I got off this is... So the Four of Wands is usually about reunion, stability, like marriage, all that stuff. But in this card, it's a lot about protecting. And I feel like something that you've been trying to protect, preserve, or keep in whole is kind of actually falling apart. Or at least you feel like it is. Because this card is like... This is a trial and error card. You feel like this perfected little bubble that you've kept safe has now been fucked up. But it's like... There's so many more opportunities to this situation than what you're what you're willing to look at. Yes, it didn't go as plan A, but I'm sorry, but plan B might work. And if plan B doesn't work, plan C might work. It really just depends on how much energy you want to put into this, Libra, but the devil is here, so it sounds like you don't want to put too much energy into it. This little perfection, and it's crazy because it's like, I feel like to me, it's like a idea, a rationality in your head. There's something that was supposed to go a certain way and it didn't go that way, so now you feel like you fucking failed, but get the fuck up and try again. Like, you are holding yourself in loose change. You're holding yourself in this energy of like, oh, I failed, this sucks, woe is me, sadness. Like, let me just get fucked up and not think about it, because I don't want to think about it. And then we got the Tower. Libra. I think what this is telling me is that your perspective needs to change. Okay? Because it's like one of those things where it's like you tried and then it failed. And now you want to cry about it. And you want to hold yourself like in this energy and not actually progress and move forward because you tried the one time. Like, it's some brat shit. Like, no cap. It's some brat shit. Like, it didn't go how you wanted. So now you're just like, fuck this shit. But I think the realization that the universe, if you don't come to it yourself, is that if you want something to happen, you need to get back on your motherfucking feet and try again. Because not everything's going to come like that. It takes a couple tries sometimes. There's very few occasions that people are successful overnight. And even if they are, it's not long term. So really, this is just telling me that the universe is about to put that in your head. Like, it's not going to be successful at first. Especially if you're not willing to do the work. What the fuck? The fuck? Damn, everybody's getting this card. Material difficulty. Stability is fucked right now, my guy. But see, this is when these come together. It's because your foundation needs to be fucking torn down. Because this card is all about your emotions, right? This is about your passions, possessions. Like, to me, not possessions, but it's about passions. And this is just your emotions, bro. So to me, this is telling me that you're just unstable. How you've been looking at things and how you've been going about things, you need to stop. you need to do something different because you know this is not stable. Like, there's no way that you can feel completely justified in the actions that you're doing. Like, you didn't even really try. You didn't. You just fucking gave it a little bit of a oomph and then let it fucking die, and now you want to cry about it. Like, for what? Like, you didn't even try. Barely, nigga. Like, what the fuck? You are unstable. Material difficulty. Your foundation is falling apart, bro. And the universe is about to come over here and kick that shit all the way down. So you have to rebuild. You have to rebuild the way you think. And the way you're looking at shit and approaching shit. Because it ain't it. It ain't it because it's holding you in contempt. Like, you're just stuck in this fucking energy. See, this is why y'all didn't want to talk to me. You want to hear this? I know it's your birthday months, the next 2 months, whatever. Look, material gain. You're going to go through material difficulty to get to the material gain. 9 of Pentacles. That's that independent energy. That's, I got it on my own type shit. But your foundation has to be torn the fuck down so it can be rebuilt. Like, stable in the way that you really want it to be, even if that foundation is just your way of thinking, bruh. And I know it's just the way you're thinking. There's not even no swords on this goddamn board, but it's the way that you are thinking and you are moving. Because we even got the hangman here, bro. The illusions with the moon in the top. There's a rainbow in the background because there's always possibilities. There's different options, different ways to think about things, but you want to be stuck right here. You need to plant your ass in the ground. You need to get back in touch with yourself. And you need to figure out what it is that you really want. And if it's something you really want, you know you need to go get that shit. You cannot keep holding yourself. You see, he's rooted into the ground, stuck in his ways, stuck at where he's at. He's not moving from where he is. He's stuck in this illusion that how he's doing things is what's good for him. And unfortunately, he is not a tree. He's a human. So at some point, my nigga gotta eat. Like, real shit. At some point, my nigga gotta eat. And being rooted to the ground like that is not working. So we got the Queen of Wands. Ooh, whether you are male or female, let me tell you. I like this card in this deck. It's a little graphic, so I'm sorry. But, Queen of Wands, this bitch is in control completely. She is not worried about shit. She's always thinking about logic, not emotion. She's just straight the fuck up. Like, look, she got this nigga wrapped in a snake and she fucking him. She got 4 arms. She looked crazy, but she adorned as fuck. Like, you know what I mean? She even got the red cape for power. Fucking, like, you literally have so much control. You know that? Like, she controls the illusion. She even got a moon on top of her head. She controlling the illusion. You have the control. You letting something just sneak in there and fuck you up. Like, bro. You know you don't want to do this shit no more, Libra. Come on now. You have all the ability and the mental power to fucking do this. Look, in this card I saw while I was shuffling. 10 of Wands. That heavy that heavy ass burden carrying, that oppression. Like, these bats are stuck behind these wands. They are stuck there, okay, in the dark. This is you holding yourself in contempt. You are not allowing yourself. You're so guarded. You were so trying to keep this little bubble so protected and everything, and you wanted it to be just like this, and it didn't happen just like this. So now you want to throw fit and like a tantrum. The universe is here to fuck that shit up so you can be better, but you still want to do the same fucking shit when you literally can do whatever you want. Literally, you have the control to be a completely different fucking person if you want to, but you keep oppressing yourself. You keep oppressing yourself. Look at that. King of Cups, stoic. This card is telling me, it always tells me, because if you look at this man, he a big man, right? But he also holding himself up with one fucking finger. That is a lot. Can you do that? Like, real shit, can you hold your whole body up with one finger? No. There's a lot of weight on yourself. Because you know this isn't it. You know that this makes you fucking unhappy, and then you stay unhappy. Why are you trying to do the same shit all the time? Why are you trying to stay in this unhappy ass energy, Libra? Because you want to be a brat? Like, okay, cool, it's cool to be a brat, but at some point you gotta figure out when the fuck do you grow up in a situation? When do you fucking alright, you know, it didn't go how I wanted, but I want this shit, so let me get back up and do it again. Let me try it this way. Yeah, I'm not great at it the first time. That's okay. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? I know you Libras like to show out and show up, but, like, you can fuck up too. That's okay. It's totally okay. Not even fuck up, but should just, you know what I mean? Like, you just not do it as you wanted to because you got nervous, because you got scared, because whatever the fuck the situation is, you know, something happened, something interfered, but at the end of the day, it's like, whatever that is still behind them fucking wands, and it's still protected. It just didn't go the way you wanted it to. So you need to take the time to figure out if that's what you really want. You need to stop pussyfooting. You need to stop acting like a little bitch like this. Like, stop throwing your temper tantrum. Like, you might have to take initiative on this one. Otherwise, you really gonna lose it completely. Like, the assumption you want. Like, don't let it go. Don't let it go. You better say something. You better speak up. You better do something about it. Shit. Let's see. I'm gonna get you some advice, Libra. Do do do. Oh, you know what? Self-employment just fell out. You're a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. So that tells me, too, what this could have been. You had this perfect business plan, this perfect idea that was going to transpire, and then, boom, it didn't work out. It didn't blow up as well as you thought it was. Whatever the case, it don't fucking matter. The thing about that is, nothing is easy, like I said. So you got to get back up on that fucking horse and try again. Gotta break that bitch. Gotta find your method. Gotta find your fucking pattern. If that's what you want, if you a Libra that's trying to be self-employed, then I'm sorry, stop crying because it didn't work out the way you wanted to at first. Gotta explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. Why did my voice do that? Sorry. Anyway. It's a good time to make changes. So like I said, if you don't make these changes, the universe about to step the fuck in and make these damn changes. And you know what you need to do. Like, first of all, you have to have there's different strategies for everything, and after a while your strategy doesn't work because your opponent figures it out. Like, literally, it's just shit like that where it's like, explore other options, because watch your thoughts. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you fear. Boom, bam. Might not work out. Doesn't mean it's the end of the world. Doesn't mean it's a complete failure. None of that. Keep thinking, okay, well, it didn't work this time, but it's gonna work next time, motherfucker. And if it don't, it's gonna be better at least. You know what I mean? For real though. Like, come on now. Contemplation time. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. Figure out where you really want this shit to go. Whether this is a business, whether this is a relationship, whatever the fuck this is. Where do you really want it to go? And then try a different route, nigga. And this was your self-employment card. Bottom of the deck, we got tranquility. Make time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude, indulging in much-needed self-care. Boom. Maybe if you've been in a lot of relationships, maybe it's a good time to just not be. Because maybe you need to just wait for the right one to come to you. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to fucking just take a time to stop stressing so hard over your fucking business. Whatever the case may be. But just relax. It's gonna be okay, Libra. I promise. Okay? Alright. Well, if this resonated for you, like, share, subscribe. I hope it helped, at least. Thank you from your guides and my guides for these messages. I hope you have a great day.